Hey, good people. So I am winding down at the end of a very long day. It's been a long few days. And I say several few because it literally has been a long several and a long few. Put those together. Yeah, it's been a long few days. But I wanted to just hop on here because I have this word that I've been needing to get out for like several few days. But every day has just been such a long day. I just haven't had the moment to just pause and jump on here to share this word. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and do this real quick. I'm just gonna get on here and do this at the end of this day before I take a moment to decompress and close my eyes and rest. So just wanted to hop on here real quick and ask the question: how do you answer questions? How do you answer questions? So a few weeks ago, I was reading the book of John, 5th chapter, and reading the story about the healing at the pool, right? So where Jesus heals the man at the pool. Jesus asks the man, "Do you want to get well?" That was the question that Jesus asked the man. "Do you want to get well?" And the man responded, do y'all know this story? I'm pretty sure several of you know this story. So Jesus asked the man, do you want to get well? And the man said, oh, sorry, that was too many pages. Sir, the invalid replied, I have no one to help me into the pool when the water is stirred. While I am trying to get in, someone else goes down ahead of me. Jesus didn't ask you any of that. Jesus asked you, do you want to be well? So it got me to thinking about how many times God asks us something and we go to like giving God this whole soliloquy and life story and all my life I had to fight. And that ain't what God asked you. God asked you, do you want to be made well? And so it got me thinking about, one of my friends and I, we have this whole thing like, we answer questions as God leads us to answer questions. So if God ain't told me I can answer that, or if God ain't told me I can share that, guess what? You not gonna know. And so you might ask me a question. I will answer the parts that I am obliged to answer, but you may not get a full answer from me. The full answer that you desire, but it will be a full answer as far as what God will allow me to say and to share. So, it made me think about that. And then I was having another conversation with another one of my friends here recently in the last couple of days. And we were talking about how people will like ask you questions or kind of jump in your business. And it's like, nah, that's not your business. That's been my motto these last couple months. Hashtag not my business. So if it ain't in my lane, if it ain't got nothing to do with me, it's not my business. But people will like insert themselves and start asking you questions, and it's like, that's not your business. And so as people, we have to set boundaries, right? To ensure our own health, spiritual, mental, physical, emotional wellness. Like, it's important that we set boundaries and not allow people to invade those boundaries, right? So it's twofold. One part of it is when God is asking you something, answer God and tell God what God is asking you. Don't go in this whole long conundrum about woe is me, because that's what this man did. But Jesus healed the man anyway. Jesus said to him, get up, pick up your mat and walk. And at once the man was cured. He picked up his mat and walked. And then he went out to tell the people, I'm sure y'all know the story, but he went out to tell the people, Jesus healed me, right? Share the good news, sharing the gospel of Jesus Christ. That's what we're all called to do. But when people are kind of stepping in and trying to invade and encroach upon like things that maybe God has not told you or give you clearance to share, it's okay to say hashtag not your business. Because you know what? When it comes to me and mine, it's not my business. And I don't have a problem saying that. That's not my business. Don't want to hear about it. Don't want to know about it. They ain't got nothing to do with me. Nope. Don't ask me about it. Don't tell me about it. Like nothing. So I wanted to share this quick word with you to say, how do you answer questions? So if you haven't been attentive to it in the past, pay attention to how you answer questions, not only questions from other people, but how are you answering the questions that God is asking you and the things that God is calling you to do in this season. So I hope you have an amazing evening. I'm going to get some rest. Y'all can probably see my eyes look real tired. I'm in my glasses today because it has just been that kind of day. It's been that kind of several few days. But just how do you answer questions? Think about it, assess it, change it if you need to. I challenge you to change it if you need to, especially if God is unctioning you to change it. Make the changes. Make them now. Don't wait. Don't hesitate. But don't be like this man who, when Jesus said, do you want to be made well? Yes, Jesus, I want to be made well. Yes, I want to be made well. I want to be whole. I want to be a well woman. So, yeah. I ain't got no questions about that. I'm going to answer exactly what Jesus is asking of me and asking me to do. So I encourage you to do the same. I hope you have an amazing night, and I will see you all soon. Have a good one. Bye.